and INOX Leisure posted not that great set of numbers this time around, because what we see is that the margins have contracted from 36% last quarter to 22.5% this time around, and sequentially there was a drop of close to 40% in the top line, as well as the bottom line did post a loss of 40 crores versus a profit of 57 crores last quarter. But what are the outlook for the next quarter onwards as the festive cheer kicks in? How is the company looking to expand, and what are more plans for growth strategy? Let's connect with INOX Leisure Management, and we have the CEO of the company, Mr. Alok Tandon, joining us. A very good afternoon, Alok, and thank you for all your time on to ET Now. Firstly, you reported losses and even the EBITDA is a figure that we see in red. Would you say that this is due to low occupancy of which was 17% due to poor consumer connect with the content release that we see happening in Q2?
I would say yes, that Q2 did not shape up the way we would have desired. But let me also tell a positive part of that there were a lot of takeaways from this quarter, like a great recovery on SPH, our launch of the first cinema in Srinagar in the Kashmir Valley after 32 years, and a proposed acquisition of Chennai city's largest cinema, Lux, with 11 screens. When you talk about lackluster performance or movies did not doing well, I think it's not an alarming situation at all. That's the business we are in. Some quarters are nice, some are bad. Some movies which are expected to do well and expected to be tentpole hits did not fire at the box office. So that happens. It's a part of the game, and that's the beauty of, I would say, any creative business. Forget about movies. And I think that coming months and coming quarters will be great. We have a very exciting lineup of movies, and quarter 3 and quarter 4 should be, I would say, great where footfalls are concerned. Let me also tell you, I just spoke about SPH. We did the largest ever, or the highest ever SPH of 102 rupees in this quarter. And that is, I would say, primarily because of various reasons and various work we have done around the F&B segment. Where advertising is concerned, we are back to 60 to 65% of our pre-COVID levels. So I would say that these are slight positives about the quarter, and then footfalls should be there in Q3 and Q4 for sure.
Good afternoon, Mr. Tandon. This is Cheryl also joining in the conversation. The company actually exhibited exceptional cost control measures with cost per screen falling in terms of employee expenses, power and fuel expenses, and also other overheads compared to Q2 of FY20. Do you actually plan to continue these cost control measures going ahead as well?
I've always said that this is something where we as a company are always good at. We know how to tighten our purse strings, and this quarter was no different. During lockdown, when the cinemas were shut, we formed teams to various P&L items and decide and take it forward that how do we reduce costs. And today we are seeing the benefits of that. So you're right, whether it's a manpower cost, whether it's heat, light, power, whether it's other overheads, or any line item of the P&L, we have reduced our costs. And going forward also, we will ensure that we don't loosen our purse strings, and there's a total control where expenses are concerned.
Okay, but Alok, when we see your liquidity position that stands strong at 167 crores, and currently you're the only cinema chain which is like net debt free in the industry. How long will that continue as per you? What is your analysis on that? And also take us through your expansion plans in FY23. Will that be funded through internal accruals?
Well, we have always had a very robust and a strong balance sheet. We are the only national chain to be net debt free, and this has been there for quite many years, and we are keeping our fingers crossed. I hope this continues to be so. Our expansion will be through internal accruals. We have already opened 30 screens in this financial year till now, and we have given a guidance of 77 in totality, so another 47 to go. So all expansion will take place through internal accruals. We are a pan-India player, so expansion is taking place in all parts of the country. And hopefully what we want is to take our cinemas closer to the people. And that's exactly what we are doing.
Mr. Tandon, let's talk about your ad revenues. And your ad revenue was below expectations at around 65 to 66% of the Q2 FY20 levels. And this because advertisers did not increase any contracts on account of back-to-back film failures. Are you actually witnessing, or do you envisage more interest from advertisers in H2 of this financial year due to a great lineup of movies?
Yes, we've seen a lot of traction, especially in the first 15 days of this month. But Q2, again, I would say that we were expecting it to be a bit better where advertising were concerned, but still we are about 65% of our pre-COVID levels. And that's primarily because of the long-term contracts we have. Yes, a few movies did not do well, and that was the reason why advertisers did not come out to advertise. But come Q3 and Q4, I think that we should be back on track.
Thank you so much, Mr. Alok. It was a pleasure having a chat with you, and we'll let you go on that. So that was INOX Leisure Management for you.